Hi there, welcome to Boxing Media Hub, proudly in partnership with Falcon Contracting and Jam's Boxing Chat, and we are live. So again, welcome to Boxing Media Hub. We're here for the watch-along of Brandon Figueroa versus Stephen Fulton Jr. 2. You're with me and Mr. Neutral for Boxing Media Hub. How are you, Mr. Neutral, tonight?
I'm fantastic, dozy. What a card! What a night of boxing! And we're gonna get another cracker here. This is my guy. There you are, Mr. Neutral, Jam's Boxing Chat in the house. Like and subscribe. Boxing Media Hub, super chat there. If you want to donate a few bucks, why not? By all means. And if you've got any questions, we'll answer them for you. But we're going to give you a co-main and superb main event, and I can't wait, Jams. Especially after that last fight.
If it lives up to that, mate, we're in for some treat. That Isaac Cruz fight was something special.
That was special indeed.
Definitely. Just before we go live, the fight's just started, but Hawkins just said, good morning, Jams and Mr. Noodle. Good morning to you, Mr. Hawkins. Thank you for tuning in, brother. So here we go then. Figueroa Fulton is underway.
Oh my God, I must be behind you.
How far behind, bro? How far?
Quite a while.
Okay. Well, we'll get through the first round and then we'll link it up. But at the moment, Figueroa's standing tall as you'd expect. Stephen Fulton just seeing what's happening, just piecing it together, downloading the data, as we say. He's got to be focused for this because I know after that Nue loss, he feels like he needs to do better, doesn't he? So, and people saying that Figueroa should have won the first fight probably plays on his mind still.
Oh, my goodness, I must be about 40 seconds behind you.
That's okay, mate. Don't worry. At the end of the round, we can sort it, brother. Don't worry. That's just a streaming service, isn't it? Don't worry. But at the moment, nothing's really happening. They're just sizing each other up. Fulton lands a couple of nice left jabs. Hawkins ringside live just said, what's your predictions, Jams and Mr. Neutral?
Well, my prediction was, I did one for Brunch Boxing, a wee video there, and I've got Figueroa by stoppage in this. I do believe he's far more comfortable at this weight, as he proved in his last two fights. Devastating. And Stephen Fulton has come up to featherweight now. A bit unproven. Maybe he's going to be a bit better the weight. He certainly looks okay, but is inactivity going to play an issue here? I think so. Later on as the rounds go around, but as very tentative start so far in this fight. Very tentative.
It is. Figueroa's not really got going yet, has he? Let's be true. Figueroa's not really got going. I expected a faster start from Brandon.
Yeah, I think he's paying him some due respect.
Yeah.
But having said that, it should open up pretty soon.
It should. I'm loving Cool Boy Steph shorts, mate. He looks like a pair of denim jean cut-offs from the 90s, doesn't it?
Yeah. The baggy jeans.
I remember when we used to make them down the Safro, you know what I mean?
Them are the days.
Yeah.
Packed out crowd in the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas. It's been a great night of boxing. And a massive card. Yeah, going through the prelims, some good fights. I just managed to get some highlights there before Jams.
Yeah, there was some really good ones, mate. Some really good ones. I'm going to give that first round to Fulton, and then what I'm going to do, Neutral, is I'm going to pause it, mate. So you tell me when you've got the guy sat in the corner.
Yeah, because
we'll go from there, brother.
I'm about 48 seconds behind you. This is straight from my smart TV as well. Unreal.
Yeah, mine's on the Fire Stick. I bought mine Prime. I got a free month of Prime with it as well. So happy days.
Very good. Very good.
Didn't even have to pay. I can cancel it on the 27th and get for note. So it's all good. And poor Americans are having to pay bloody $160 or something altogether.
Yeah.
for the membership and the fight. It's crazy amounts. They need Turkey to get over there and make them $20 deals.
No. Hopefully he buys into them.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. He'll take a slice of PBC at some point.
Yeah. But it was
You know what he's about.
very. That's the end of that round where I've got it now.
There
So
you go then, mate. So I've pressed play now. We should be bang on point now.
Right.
They're just
But
tending to him. Abdulmarik is
just
just talking.
yeah, just seeing that round through. Very little between them, and I think Fulton probably got the more noticeable punch off. But apart from that, I really can't separate them in that.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot. I just gave it to Fulton because he seemed a little bit busier. Just a bit busier. So I gave it as a Fulton 10-9.
That's
Just because
right.
I don't like
And
giving split rounds.
just in response there to Hawkan, yeah, you did predict Figueroa. I think a lot of people on the prediction showed that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, but very tentative. And they're coming out now for round 2.
Yeah, that's
Referee
exactly where I'm at, mate. So we're all tied now. So perfect.
and they're off left, right with Figueroa straight off the bat, bossing Fulton against the ropes. That southpaw stance of his now. Now he's starting to move a bit. Fulton keeping that left hand high, keeping the jab away from Figueroa.
He's catching him coming in a bit, isn't he? Figueroa's getting caught coming in a bit. Cool boy Steph seems to have his number on that. When Figueroa lunges
Yeah,
in, cool
he's
boy
just
Steph seems
switched.
to be clapping him up a bit. So that's
He's
a good
he's just
sign.
switched to an orthodox style. Now he's gone back to southpaw, and it was when he switched that into the orthodox style he got caught in a couple of punches from Stephen Fulton. But he's now gone back to southpaw. Bit untidy there between them as the ref stops him.
Oh, good shot from Fulton there. Just as he was coming out of the clinch, just caught him with a nice stiff right hand. Seemed to back Figueroa up a little bit. No damage done though.
Figueroa
Figueroa's
got with a
back
bit.
in.
Oh, lovely exchange. 2 right hands, both got each other as round 2 opens up.
It's definitely
Yes,
getting a bit busier.
the boot, the suede boots and the jean short type attire of Stephen Fulton something stands out.
It really does. It really reminds me of a 90s boy band member. You know what I mean? He's got the Timberland boots on with the denim cut off jeans.
Oh, that was a great left right by Fulton as he come in there, growing in confidence now during the round, but still
Definitely.
Figueroa come standing centre ground.
Figueroa's not started as lively as I expected, Mr. Neutral. Yeah, I expected a lot more from Brandon Figueroa in the early couple of rounds. I thought he'd put his stamp on the game and make sure that Fulton knew he was in for another war, but he don't seem to be doing that at the minute.
He
Fulton, cool boy Steph, seems pretty chilled.
he certainly does. I mean, watching Figueroa in the build up and that we interview, he go very calm, very relaxed, but for me, a bit too relaxed. So
Yeah, that's how he's performing now,
we'll
right
see
now.
how that bears out. 35 seconds to go on round 2, but for me, Stephen Fulton's just had the better of this round.
I'd say so. This will be 2018 for me at the end of this, unless something drastic happens in the last 10 seconds.
And that will go well with the Vegas judges. Stephen Fulton getting a good start.
He's definitely in control of the fight. Harvey Dock just jumps in between, and that's the end of that round. So, yeah, another 10-9 Stephen Fulton Jr. I can't see any other way. I don't think Figueroa done enough or even warranted a chance at getting that round, to be quite honest.
Yeah. Just delay 10 seconds, please, chaps.
Okay, mate.
So, yeah, the end of that round. I give that just to Fulton. Again, very, very close, not much between them. So you could argue it's 1-1. You can argue it's 2-0 to Stephen Fulton.
Yeah, it was a pretty nothing round, wasn't it?
Yeah,
the first round especially, was a nothing round.
Yeah, Bosie Ennis' trainer, father of Jaron Ennis, Boots Ennis, as we know him in the boxing world.
Yeah. Great trainer.
Doing very well. A good run.
He has more to come from Jaron Boots Ennis as well,
Let's hope he can pump him up to win this fight, because Lord knows Stephen Fulton needs to win this.
He does. He won the first one, but it was contentious, to say the least. A lot of people had Figueroa winning it.
Right,
And then, of
we're
course,
off for
he's been
round
stopped
3.
by a new since, so...
Oh, lovely left right from Figueroa as he rushed in on Fulton, who countered with a right hook to the body.
Figueroa doesn't seem to have woken up yet, does he, in all truthfulness? He doesn't seem to have woken up. This is
I
a
don't
huge
think
fight for him, and he's not really seeming like he's that bothered. You know what I mean?
Seems to me he hasn't downloaded the range of Fulton yet. He keeps switching from orthodox to southpaw.
I expected a lot more fire, to be honest, from Brandon Figueroa. I
Oh,
expected a lot more passion, a lot more effort than what
nice
I'm
right
seeing right
hand.
now.
Yeah, nice right hand there from Fulton. Took on the
Fulton looks
gloves.
cool, mate. You can see why they call him Cool Boy Steph.
All right. Oh, big left from Figueroa.
Yeah, he landed one there. Nice left
there's
hand.
another one straight through the guard. Figueroa now trying to outmuscle Stephen Fulton as the referee gets in the way again. Separates.
What? Fulton looks quite thick at the weight now, doesn't he? Looks quite set,
He looks a lot better at the weight than he did when he fought anew. For me, he looked terrible.
Looked drained. He
He's
looked one punch from being KO'd, didn't he? To be honest,
yeah. Oh,
he looks a lot better this time. His arms look bigger. He looks a lot more comfortable in himself.
He suddenly does.
Schoolboy Steph.
Figueroa now starting to make it a wee bit edgy in there. Leaning on Fulton with the elbow in the head there in that exchange before. Switches again to orthodox, catches Fulton with a left hook as he comes in, goes to the body. Fulton aware of it, switches himself. And now it's Figueroa trying to close that distance, has him up against the ropes, but again, no attack. Fulton just able to power him off.
Jabbed his way out, didn't he? Just jabbed his way out. Cool, calm, and calculated again from Stephen Fulton Jr. He looks in control of this fight so far. I know it's early doors and I might be speaking a bit too quick. Fulton looks like he's got this in the bag. It looks like he's got the idea of what he needs to do to beat Brandon Figueroa here.
Yeah.
And he's putting it into practice.
Certainly a good start from him. He does need to keep it up though, but two swings and a misses there from Fulton suggest he's a bit out of range.
Oh, nice check right hand
he catches Figueroa with a beautiful right hand, but Figueroa shook it off.
Feinted with the left and went cross with the right. It was a beautiful punch.
Yes. Oh, there's another right from Fulton.
Little bit short, that one.
Still suckling around, trying to close that distance, trying to force Fulton back the ropes. End of the round.
And that's the end of the round, mate. That's definitely a Fulton round. It's got to be.
I've given that one to Fulton, so I've got it 3-0 to Fulton. Yeah,
30-27, mate. Exactly the same, brother. Exactly the same. Like the first round, there was only a punch in it, so you can understand either way to anyone on that one. But the other two are definitely Fulton Jr. rounds. And for me, it's 30-27 all day long.
As the camera now watching David Benavidez.
El Monstro.
Join us for the main event. Don't forget that'll be a separate broadcast from this.
Yeah, it'll be on a different link. Yeah.
So make sure when we finish this, we go straight over to the link. We'll go straight in, and we'll do a bit of a preview before it kicks off there in Vegas for the main event.
If you subscribe to Boxing Media Hub on YouTube and turn on the notifications, it'll come up on your phone or your laptop or your tablet automatically, and you can just jump straight in every time without having to reload the links. So if you turn on them notifications, guys, that'll be great. And you'll be with us for every live we do. Me and Mr. Neutral bringing it to your Boxing Media Hub.
And that's what we do. What we do best, jams for the community. So, please like and subscribe to Boxing Media. If you are watching for the first time, let's help grow this superb channel. In the meantime, we're at round 4, 40 seconds gone. And it's like very much the start of the first 3 rounds, it's Figueroa being the aggressor. But again, he's been caught a couple of times by Fulton. And now he switches to an orthodox style, and Fulton's just hit him with 2 rights. There's another one. And Figueroa now, coming at the end of this round, if he goes down to a 4-0 lead, then Stephen Fulton is in a very, very strong position now. But all he's got it all to do is a lovely left-right combination from Figueroa, hits home, but they're still punching strong between them. Oh, they both check left hooked each other. Fulton now flicking out that double jab. Brandon Figueroa comes in, lunging at Fulton, who wraps him up on the ropes.
Well, wasn't he? Slipping the head in, trying to be a bit naughty on the inside.
He's starting to make it a bit gritty in there. But he needs to. He needs to. Oh, beautiful left right from Fulton. Just checks Figueroa on the spot.
Hawkins got it.
Catches him again.
30-27 to Fulton. It's the same as me and Mr. Neutral here on Boxing Media.
Figueroa now trying to force him in the corner. Referee steps in again. Oh,
nice punch right. Going out from Fulton Jr.
Coming out off the clinch. Yeah, beautiful right hand.
He looks ever so slick today, doesn't he, Stephen Fulton? I know he was already a good boxer, but he looks ever so slick today. A lot more laser focused than I've seen him.
Every time Figueroa comes in, he wraps him up using that experience and comes away. But Figueroa now trying to be really aggressive, swinging around, Fulton now back to southpaw stance. Gets Fulton up against the corner post. Fulton lateral movement to the left, comes away, still against the ropes. Figueroa trying to unload, but the guard is beautiful from Fulton. Comes away. Oh, big uppercut from Fulton through the guard.
Nice.
Then a right.
Through the guard, popped him through the guard. Beautiful.
Beautiful jabs.
Really, well, Fulton's holding his own here, man. He's actually bullying the bully here, isn't he? He's bullying the bully, mate.
Total reverse from fight 1.
It is. To be honest, I'm quite shocked. I expected a good fight, a close fight, but I didn't expect it to be this one-sided to Stephen Fulton Jr. Yeah. That's 40-36 to me. For Stephen Fulton. Hawkins Ringside Live has said, Fulton's standing between rounds. Yep, he's confident, mate. He's on point. He's on point. Stephen Fulton Jr. in his Doc Martin boots or whatever they are, his Timberlands. He's got his beige Timberlands on with his denim shorts, looking cool as a cucumber. He's not even broke a sweat yet, mate. He's banging up Brandon Figueroa here, in all truth.
Well, they've got a lot to be confident about. He's fighting a very, very good fight. He's in his rhythm more than Brandon Figueroa. For me, he's finding range, getting to Stephen Fulton very hard to unload some combinations. And when he does lunge at him, Fulton, his movement's very good.
Definitely.
So, again, they wrap up, referee separates them. Fulton just edging himself around the ring, moving to the right, catching again with an uppercut.
Figueroa's just got that sense of urgency here, hasn't he? He seems to have that sense of urgency here in the 5th round. He's coming out a bit more aggressive, putting a bit more pressure on.
There's about 6 punches on the move as Fulton was trying to come back. Figueroa was pressuring him. It's getting very messy now between the two of them. Referee separates again. And again, Figueroa ducking and weaving. Up against the ropes is Fulton, trying to punch his way out of there. Wraps Figueroa up again. Look at the stats there, Jams.
10% off for Stephen Fulton Jr. They're both through 175. Both had 17 and 27% respectively.
He's landed 18 more punches. But Figueroa is starting to unload in this round. As they're both now
more accuracy on the
head
punches,
to head, guard to guard, punching off the clinch. Each other. And again, Figueroa gets him on against the corner rope. Now he's starting to unleash left and a right. Fulton wraps him up, pulls away. Figueroa back in.
He's trying to make this ugly now, Brandon Figueroa.
He's making it ugly.
Do what he's got to do.
Oh, through the guard. this is Figueroa's better work now in this round.
It is. I don't know if enough's landed to win him the round yet, though, because Fulton still seems cool, calm, calculated, and still popping him off with them little shots on the outside. Brandon Figueroa is the aggressor, but is he really landing out? I still think Fulton's landing the better punches in this round.
He's punching, looking tired in round 5. Although he's still throwing in volume, they don't seem to have much snap.
No, there's no snap in his punches. I agree.
I think that's why Fulton's quite happy to fight in the pocket with him here.
I don't think anything Figueroa's got at the moment can phase him. He just looks, he's on that mindset, on that trajectory where he's not going to be denied tonight.
Good work from Fulton there, left and a right.
Nice little check uppercut on the left hand there, and then body shot from Fulton. Beautiful work from Stephen Fulton Jr. He really does look laser focused tonight. This is the best performance I've seen from Fulton. Without a shadow of a doubt, he looks so accomplished. What an uppercut there, little check
beautiful.
Right.
No, he's come on strong in this second half of this round. Again,
he's putting
Figueroa.
on a clinic here. He's putting on a clinic.
10 seconds to go.
Nice body shot from Fulton.
Good
Figueroa does come after
Fulton.
him. Harvey Dock steps in, and that's the end of the round. That's another Fulton round for me, mate. I can't see it any other way.
It was close. I don't know. I think the first half for the Figueroa, but yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll go with it because I think the judges will give him it.
Yeah, I think he's done the better work. The first minute, I probably would have said Figueroa was the aggressor, so you give him the round. But Fulton was capping him, like catching him coming in, popping him to the body, little jabs to the chops, uppercuts, little snidey shots that you don't usually see. He was landing them all night long, man. So believe me, Cool Boy Steph is in a hot position here. He is absolutely breaking Figueroa down.
Potentially 5 rounds up.
I'd say so, mate. I genuinely would. 50-45, mate, for me, all day long. I mean, look at that little check right uppercut, then the left over the top, mate. He is smooth tonight. That is some work from Cool Boy Steph.
Absolutely great stuff.
I've been so impressed with his level of maturity and his response to having, you know, the criticism that he's faced just for losing to Inoue and because of the Figueroa result, which he don't judge the fights.
Yeah, but this is the only danger now. He's put so much effort into that 5 rounds. Fulton, has he got the gas tank? Is the only question now if he continues this, because he doesn't want to get overawed by Figueroa. He's got the, that proven track record of stamina.
Yeah, well, we know Figueroa's not going to stop. Figueroa's going to do this till he gets knocked out or till the 12th round ends.
Yeah, absolutely. I have to agree with that.
And they've got it the same as us. Larry Hazard
same as us.
Got it 50-45. So exactly the same as the Bravo, yeah.
Big up Larry Hazard as well. Great guy. But, he's in full control. And he's catching Figueroa. He's coming in with volume punches. Oh, is he holding Fulton there and unleashing on the body? Oh, he catches Fulton with the left hand.
To me. Figueroa just seems like he's
getting dirty. He's holding Figueroa with one arm and punching with the other.
Fulton he's putting it round the back of his neck and then slapping him across the side. Like, it's dirty tactics from the Mexican.
Good work from Fulton, though, in the clinch. Body shots from Figueroa.
That looked a bit low from Fulton.
Referee just having a word with him there.
Yeah, he just told him tidy it up a bit. It was getting a bit scrappy-do, wasn't it?
Yeah, Zil G in the chat. Thank you for coming through. Who's winning? And we have Fulton, Stephen Fulton, 5 rounds up after 5 rounds.
5-zip, brother. Thank you. Please hit that subscribe button if it's first time joining us, Z. Thank you so much for coming through, brother. Same goes to anyone else if you're watching on X or LinkedIn or anywhere else. Head over to the YouTube channel. Give us a subscribe. The more subscribes we get, the better content we bring you. God bless.
Oh, beautiful exchange there. Both of them uppercutted each other. But again, it's in the clinch. Figueroa tries to go, but Fulton catches him with a right.
Still looks fully focused, doesn't he, Stephen Fulton?
Yeah, I just think the more pleasing punches are coming now from Fulton.
Figueroa was lovely. I might see a stoppage here from Fulton. I can envisage a stoppage late on because Figueroa
He'll
just
take a
hasn't seemed
good
to get
punch.
going.
But is Figueroa's game plan to just gas him out with this real energy sapping clinch work between the two of them? You know, trying to dominate Fulton. Oh, Figueroa was unlucky there. Big left, right at the end of the round.
I'm going Fulton again myself, Mr. Neutral. What you say? I'm definitely going Fulton again.
I'm going to give that round to Figueroa.
You're going Brandon, so I'll put
The
a little N
effective
next to that one.
aggression. He just outnumbered for me the connected punches in that round. I could be wrong, but that's just me.
I guess y'all. He was the aggressor again. He was the aggressor, but he just seems so scrappy and unorthodox at the moment. He seems so unlike Brandon Figueroa. He doesn't seem like the guy that I've watched many times before. He seems like he's just running in like a bull in a china shop and not actually knowing what he's doing when he gets there.
Well, I think they've just done the homework, Stephen Fulton.
He's outclassing him, mate. This is the level. It's a leveling. He's getting leveled up at the moment. Stephen Fulton is literally levels above at the moment, in my opinion, and I can't see anyone giving this fight to Figueroa at the moment. But there's still another 6 to go, so here we go, round 7, second half of the fight. Let's
stage. Could this? Oh, big right from Fulton that just staggered Figueroa, but resets back to the center.
Stiffen the stems.
Left or right for Figueroa, forcing Fulton back. There's a jab, left, right again. Now it's getting tasty.
It is warming up now. Nice.
Harvey Dock looking at the clinch here, separates them. Back comes Figueroa, left jab from Fulton. Still Figueroa comes in with that southpaw stance. Again, they come to a clinch. Again, Figueroa ties him up, tries to punch inside the guard. Fulton comes away with a left or a right. Very nice.
Great work on the inside again from Fulton. He just seems to have an answer to anything Brandon Figueroa does at the minute. He really does.
He's showing great strength and energy.
Ring IQ,
stamina.
ring generalship.
Whereas round 7, he's under severe pressure now from Figueroa. Coming in with left, right bombs. Fulton ties him up. Uppercut through the clinch.
That was
Figueroa
nice
trying to hold on. Gets him with an uppercut. And again, Fulton, good work off the clinch. Figueroa, though, trying to come.
Away on that body.
It's punch for punch now. Off the clinch. Very untidy. Nice little combination from Fulton there. Figueroa, left, right. Big overhand right, went over the shoulder. Fulton ties him up again. It's getting dirty in there now, jams.
Figueroa's getting dead scrappy, isn't he? He's getting more and more scrappy as we go on. More and more desperate.
Oh, catches Fulton with the right as he tried to wheel away. Fulton ties him up again.
He just don't seem to have turned up, does he, tonight, Mr. Neutral Figueroa, so far? This ain't the Brandon Figueroa we know and love, is it? Not at all.
It's not his best day at the office, jams.
No.
It's a lot of desperate punches going in there. And Fulton ties him up. Punches, comes off. Has him at range. Oh, Figueroa's all over the place.
He literally is. He just doesn't seem right. He does not seem right to me.
5 seconds to go, and it's, doing extremely well, Stephen Fulton. Just to hit, grab, hit, come away, hit again.
Oh, lovely body shot from Fulton.
The volume now of Figueroa.
He's starting to let his hands go a lot more. He's starting to let them hands go. But Fulton seems ready for anything he's got.
No signs of tiredness from either guy, though. 7 rounds coming to the end now. But this is another...
sweat on these jean shorts, you know what I mean? There's no sweat on the jean shorts for Stephen Fulton.
That's another Fulton round.
Boots. He's got his big, thick Timberland boots on with his big, heavy set denim jeans. Guy looks like come out of a Chuck Norris movie, doesn't he?
Yeah, that was definitely a Fulton round, that as well.
It's working for him.
I've got that 6-1.
Yeah, I've got it 7-0, mater.
And don't forget, Stephen Fulton is not the favourite in this fight.
No.
Which is, you could have got good odds on Stephen Fulton. I think it was 2-1.
I think it was around that, at one point.
Wish I'd take that now.
They're talking about Benavidez now, and they've got him. I think he's nearly 2-1 up now as a favourite as well. Wow. My bet's already off because I had bloody Adam Azim to win on points against Lipinets, and he went and knocked him out, didn't he?
What a performance by Adam Azim there tonight. And I
It
think the
was
140
impressive.
super, the super lightweight rankings have a new contender, because for me that was championship level performance, and he loves a mix up, and that's what was good to see.
He'd only ever been stopped the one time, hadn't he, before that
one? Fulton, big left, as Figueroa now tries to get him in the corner and unleash a torrent of punches. But again, Fulton counter punches in as he gets backed up against the ropes. Comes away.
Plethora of punches there from Figueroa, but Fulton just dodges and bobs and weaves them all.
Excellent performance so far from Stephen Fulton, from the pressure of Brandon Figueroa. 6-1 down in my estimations.
7-0 to me, brother. Yeah,
could be 7
to me.
And Stephen Fulton is going to arrive on the scene. He's under the spotlight with PBC. He's in America. He's in Vegas. And he's given the performance of his life against Brandon Figueroa, who he has beaten before.
He has, but it was contentious, wasn't it? It was like a lot of people thought that Figueroa should have got it, and then he got stopped by a new way, and people just wrote him off like all of a sudden, cool boy Steph's not a good fighter anymore.
The excuses were coming out. He was drained, all the rest of it. Yes, he's moved up, had 3 fights and won all 3 fights, but Stephen Fulton, beautiful work for Fulton.
That is amazing work. That is amazing work from Stephen Fulton.
He's countering off the back foot so well against Figueroa's pressure. And the punch starts are going to favour Fulton once again, even though the volume is coming from Figueroa. It's just pitter-patter punches.
Just doing this though, whereas Fulton's popping and moving and cracking him and making sure he stays hit.
And now Figueroa is trying to use that volume to tire out.
There from Fulton.
Lovely.
And again, goes for the left-right combo.
Another right-left from Fulton.
Little 2-piece combo.
He's quite happy to sit on the ropes and exchange like this with Figueroa, because Figueroa just doesn't have any snap and then punches. And when
there's nothing
there, Fulton comes off, he comes off the clinch, check left hook, bang, and Figueroa's head rocks. And that's what the judges will see. But these volume punches from Figueroa are not, although some of them are connecting, none of them are power punches.
There's not a mark on him, is there? Rocket jumped in. He said, Fig is not fighting well. He's not at the minute, mate. To be honest, Rocket, I love Brandon Figueroa. I took him to win this, believe it or not. After the first fight, I thought he'd win it, but I'm telling you, he's not winning it, mate. Stephen Fulton Jr. is putting on a clinic. We've got in the nick of time. What round? We are just going into round 9 in a moment, sir. So thank you for tuning in. I have a bet on 0.95 rounds, so you need the knockout in the next minute 30 then, brother. So good luck with that.
Engine has got to be commended, considering the inactivity.
Round 8 is definitely another Stephen Fulton Jr. round, neutral insert.
It's a masterclass.
It really is. A boxing clinic, mate.
And Stephen Fulton is going to be a problem.
God bless you.
Stephen Fulton is going to be a problem for anyone at featherweight based on this performance. And he's like smiling.
He looks so happy and comfortable in there for Stephen Fulton Jr. Honestly, I've never seen the man look so cool, calm, and calculated in a world title fight. This is, remember, for the WBC Featherweight world title. And he looks like he's just out having a spar with one of his mates. He's toying with Brandon Figueroa at the moment.
Absolutely.
I don't mean to be disrespectful to Figueroa, because Figueroa is a great fighter. But I'm telling you, cool boy Steph is cool, and he is the boy, and he is Stephen Fulton.
There's 4 rounds left. He just needs to see the fight out. He's comfortably ahead. It just seemed now it'd be a good time to see some of them silky skills, but he's still got to respect Brandon Figueroa and not do anything silly, because he's in full control.
139 to 84 punches landed the last round. Or over the fight, sorry. Last round, bloody out, be a heavy round, wouldn't it? 141 to 84. It
Right.
just says it all, doesn't it?
Oh,
It's a dominant performance from Stephen Fulton Jr.
it's just the counter punch has just been superb tonight. As he just displayed there. Figueroa coming in, check left to right, cross, bang, gets him, comes away. And then they come into the clinch, and then it's just Stephen Fulton's left body shot, right uppercut. Catches him again. 3-4 punch combination. Figueroa tries to come back. Everything's blocked. And Fulton off that clinch again. This is Stephen Fulton's sort of yard playing this fight game that the way Figueroa is doing it. He's just playing into Stephen Fulton's hands here for me. This is
He
Stephen
is.
Fulton country
It
coming
really
off
is.
that clinch.
He's doing what you'd expect Brandon Figueroa to be doing, isn't he? In truth, like he's doing what you'd expect Figueroa to be doing.
The
You know,
bully is getting
using the
bullied.
range and pop shotting and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Figueroa's got the height, the reach. Why is he not doing these uppercuts and he's catching the low hanging fruit? But he's not. But it's Fulton catching him every time.
Better work
Although he's
on
having
it
to go
from
here, it's Figueroa,
Figueroa.
but there don't seem to be no snapping his turtle again. There's no snapping his turtle once again.
He's too close. He's trying to unleash
Smothering
an
his
overhand
work.
left, and the left is too close for him to get any purchase on it.
He's just pushing the punches, isn't he? Pushing the punches.
And now it's just swapping body shots. Fulton's in the corner. Figueroa trying to bully him back. I must say the card tonight is just giving us some absolutely blasting cracker cards matchups.
It's been an absolute tremendous card.
Fire.
That Fierro Pitbull Cruz fight will go down in history as one of the best
fight of the
wars
year.
of all time.
Fight of the year contender.
And what an
already.
honor as well. Like Israel Vasquez belt, you know what I mean? The belt that they made for Israel Vasquez. What an honor moment to see that fight and to see such great warriors go at it in the honor on memory of a legend like Israel Vasquez in front of his wife and children. So beautiful moment. Couldn't have been prouder for him. Beautiful.
At the end of that round, that's round 9. And he's absolutely running away with it now, as far as I'm concerned.
Me too, brother. Me too. This is Fulton all day long and twice on a Sunday and maybe 3 times on a Sunday.
Figueroa needs a stoppage.
I think he needs a Hail Mary, as they call it in the States. A Hail Mary.
3 rounds left. All to do. Can he do it?
Definitely. He can.
I can't write him off, but Fulton just looks so confident, so strong. For me, he's outpowering the powerful Brandon Figueroa.
Yeah.
And it's a joy to watch. I'm so happy for him. You know, like you quite rightly said, James, he took a hell of a lot of stake for no reason at all. He lost to
that close fight with Figueroa, then the Luke getting beat by the monster, one of the greatest of the generation. People talked about him like he was finished. Crazy talk, you know what I mean? He's still got a lot to offer the world about. He's only 30 years old now, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's still got a lot of life left in the game.
And it's Figueroa once again trying to force Fulton into the corner, but Fulton's counter punching. Just been beautiful.
Really has
been. And he's very comfortable now. And maybe the pace is the pressure fighter. Figueroa has picked the wrong strategy here, trying to pressure Stephen Fulton rather than set off and box, which was probably what he should have done, because pressuring Fulton like this is just playing into Stephen Fulton's hands. And again, he's countered him for about the 10th time in this round.
Yeah, he's just making it look easy now, neutral, isn't he, sir? He's just making it look easier. He's absolutely just making this look like a day.
2-punch combination straight through the guard. Unbelievable stuff.
He really is a class act, mate, cool boy, Steph. And people that slept on him just because he had one defeat to Inoue, you must be mad.
Best what I mean? One of the best boxers on the planet.
Yeah, one of the best of a generation. And people wrote him off like he was finished.
Yeah. A super
It's just
bantamweight.
madness. It's madness. Honestly, it's absolute madness. I was in a space the other night with some people that were saying that he'll never win again. It broke his heart, took his soul, all this. Guys are tripping, mate. You know what I mean? He's tripping, mate, if you think that. You lose to a Nue, so you just give up. So he's not been a fighter his whole life. Come on.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
he's made it look so easy now.
The guy's in here wearing Timberland boots and denim cut-off jeans, mate. He knows he's a fighter. He's in there for the rough terrain. And he's taking this fight to the hilt.
You get
Unless he gets clipped with something daft, he's got this fight won.
or can't give round 9 to
To
Figueroa.
Figgy. I actually gave it to Fulton, but
I did as well, but I could see why volume puncher.
he is coming forward,
He
Figueroa, but
is.
he's just not landing anything of any significance. You've got to take your power as well as you can't just be coming forward going rah 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 because anyone could win a fight then. You know, you got to land something, you got to do something with it, and he's not doing that.
Yeah.
He's just like even when he does land, there's no power on it. It seems like he's just like arm punching.
Yeah, he's definitely outscoring Stephen in this round. And Stephen Fulton's, for the first time in a fight, to me, is looking a bit.
He looked a bit gassed
tired.
Then for a moment. Yeah, he did. I am going to give that one to Figure, as our Hawkan called it.
Let's give that to Figure as well.
Yeah, let's give Figure a round. We've got to give Figure a round. We've got to give him
8-2,
something.
I've got it now. I've got it 8-2.
Yeah, I've got it 9-1 to Cool Boy Steph. But there's Leo Santa Cruz, mate. What a fighter he was in his day.
Absolutely.
Had some cracking wars with one of our fellow Brits, didn't he? Leo Santa Cruz with Carl Frampton back in the day.
Oh, yeah, free Carl.
Yeah, I like little Carl Frampton. Little legend. He's a foot.
Free character.
Yeah, he's a great lad.
Can't understand what he says half the time, but he's a good one.
Yeah, I can understand that, mate. Trust me, I struggle with it. Same as when Barry McGuigan goes on one as well. You struggle to understand and piece it together, but you get there in the end.
So Figueroa's got 2 rounds to stop Stephen Fulton, and he's come out like a man possessed.
Yeah,
Fulton wraps him up.
His corner's told him that he's got to do that neutral, hasn't he, sir? He's told him he's got to come out. He's got to take this knockout because that's the only way he's beating Cool Boy Steph here tonight in Las Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena for this WBC Featherweight World title.
No matter what he's done, whether he's switched from orthodox to southpaw, he keeps getting tagged by Stephen. But he's pressuring now. Oh, big left to put Fulton on the rope.
That was nice.
Fulton comes
best
away.
Work of the fight. Coming here in the 11th. Cool Boy Steph does not need to let this slip now. Needs to stay on the project. And keep this job going. He's had it absolutely his own way the whole fight.
Figueroa.
Harvey Doc's just stepping in and
he just doesn't stop punching, Brandon. He just doesn't stop punching Figueroa. Yeah, whether he hits or not. And he's hitting with pitter-patter punches when he is up and close, but they are scoring.
He seems to have a little bit of snapback in his punches now, though, Mr.
Oh, that's better uppercut from Figueroa.
The last couple of punches, he seems to have a little snapback in his turtle.
Fulton counters with a left-right, but it's all pressure now from Figueroa. He's got him up against the ropes. Oh, really 2 rights come in. Oh, if that left had connected from Figueroa, that could have been an equaliser. But no, the pressure's definitely on Fulton.
Fulton just needs to just grab hold of him and just, take the sting out of this attack. I'm sure Figueroa will try. Oh,
beautiful exchange there. Fulton come off the better of it. But again, Figueroa, pressure, sheer pressure. How does he do it?
Just a warrior, the engine. Warrior. But if you're Stephen Fulton Jr. now, you grab him up, don't you? You grab him up and you hold him. And you take this
That's what he's trying to do. But he's getting his arms free, Figueroa.
Whirlwind. There's always that danger of getting clipped.
And Fulton's coming on strong.
What an uppercut from Fulton. That right from the guard was beautiful.
He's coming on strong now in the end of this round. But
Fulton's looking tired, though. Jaded punches, ragged hands.
round
A nice little
11's coming
combo.
to a crescendo of an end.
It is.
But Figueroa, nice right catches Fulton. Fulton comes back with a beautiful left of his own. Oh, this is
That's the
good stuff from
Figueroa round
Stephen
for
Fulton.
sure. You giving that to Figgy again at the end of this one?
Yeah, that's it
That's
there.
another Figgy. So it's took the last two, in our opinion.
Yeah, just the first 2 minutes of that round, it won it for him. That's 8-3 in my book, but again, it's all to do.
Yeah, he needs a knockout in the 12th, in truth. David Benavidez is minus 245. David Morrell is plus 195 with DraftKings Sportsbook. So, Benavidez still the favourite, but Morrell's not that far behind now. It's closed from a 2-1 to like a, what's that, a 1 3/4, would you say? I don't know how to quite exactly multiply the odds from the American way of...
I have no idea.
It's about 1 1/4 or 1 1/2, I think, to 1, so it works out, something like that. But yeah, Benavidez still the favourite for that one. So make sure you join us for that, guys. We're going to be on another link. But like I say, if you go to Boxing Media Hub on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, it will come up on your device. And you will be there for every live. And that's what it's all about. Boxing. For the people, by the people, for the people, by the people. Here we go. 12th round. 12th and final stanza. From T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada. Figueroa needs a knockout, and he's coming out, and he's going for it. He's even punched Harvey Dock there in the left tit. He's so eager. He actually caught him in the left tit, mate. He did. He actually did. Right, here we go. Fulton makes him miss. Can he make Figueroa pay? Some nice work. Figueroa looks like he's got a bit of snapback in his punches, but so does Fulton now. At the moment, PBC and Larry Hazard have got it 107-102 to Stephen Fulton Jr. And I pretty much agree with that. You know what I mean? I can't argue with that. It's definitely a Fulton Jr. win. That's the one thing I will say. It's a Fulton Jr. win. Unless he gets KO'd now, which I cannot see.
I think he's blown his gasket, Figueroa. There's no way we're going to get a knockout at this stage.
I don't think he'd have got Cool Boy Steph out of there anyway, to be quite honest. Even if he had a full tank of gas. I don't think he'd have got him out of there anyway.
He just does. Yeah, he just hasn't had that snap all night.
He just didn't show up, did he, Figueroa? Let's be truthful. He's not the same guy he was back in 2021 when they first fought neutral. You know what I mean? He's not that same guy anymore. You know, Father Time waits for no man. He's not waiting for Figueroa.
It's just one of them days that Stephen Fulton has just said to himself, I'm not losing today.
I will not be denied.
I refuse to lose, sort of attitude. And this is the result. Absolute brilliant performance from him.
It has been 9.5 out of 10 performance from Stephen Fulton Jr.
And barring a miracle here, he should be the new WBC Featherweight champion of the world.
Yep. Unless it's an absolute robbery, then he will be. Unless Harvey Dock knocks him out of a steel chair or something like fucking WWE, I think we're onto it.
Yeah, as the fight 30 seconds to go, it's just Figueroa now. Stephen Fulton now, just waiting for Figueroa to come in, counter, skip away.
He's made it look easy, neutral. He's made it look easy all night long. Stephen Fulton Jr., take a bow, son. He has dominated this fight.
Yeah.
He showed exactly why he's a world champion, and he's now a world champion once again.
Certainly performance of the night.
And there it is. Stephen Fulton Jr. gets on the top rope because he knows what he's just done.
He knows. He knows what he's
just done.
I can't see the Vegas judges seeing it any other way.
I couldn't see the worst judges in the world robbing him on this one, Mr. Neutral, to be quite honest. I couldn't see even British judges robbing him on this one. You know what I mean? If he was in Britain. Trust me.
I'll just get the result, Judge.
Yeah. Are you going to duck out and get the cards? excuse me. Right, so after 12 rounds of boxing, it's been a fantastic fight for the WBC Featherweight title between Stephen Fulton Jr. and Brandon Figueroa. We have it, well, Mr. Neutral has it, 3 rounds to Figueroa with 8 rounds.
117,
9 rounds
111.
to Fulton. Yeah, there you go. And I've got it 10-2 in the end. I gave it 10-2 in the end.
118, 110.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I can't see any other way, mate. Even the round that I gave Figueroa, I could have easily gone to Fulton too, so... I wouldn't be surprised if it was a complete shutout, to be honest. If I seen a 120, 108, I wouldn't be like, oh, shit, wow. Yeah. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be.
Such was the dominating, aspect of the performance.
He was just in control, Mr. Neutral.
Right, here they go.
It's a unanimous decision.
Here they go.
$116.12 times 2. And 117.111 for Stephen Fulton.
Yeah. Was 116, 112, 117, 111.
Yeah, times 2 on the 116, 112.
Yeah.
So Stephen Fulton Jr. is the new WBC Featherweight World Champion. And believe me, he deserved it. It was a fantastic performance from Callboy Steph. Absolutely showed class. Boxed Figueroa's ears off. All respect to Figueroa. He's a tough man. But he was out of his depth in there tonight. Would you agree with that, Mr. Neutral?
Absolutely. It was, I could tell from the first round, Figueroa, he just paid so much respect to him. And for me, just made it easy for Stephen Fulton and paid the price by losing too many rounds when he should have boxed clever. He boxed right into Stephen Fulton's hands. He was quicker, off the counter punch, slicker in defense. So for me, he should have made a boxing match and not a fight. He made it a fight, Brandon Figueroa, and that for me that was his that was his downfall. But
yeah, and just to
take
answer the
nothing
greatest,
away.
He said that was too boring. I didn't think it was boring at all. I really enjoyed watching Callboy Steph do his thing. I thought it was fantastic. I love Brandon Figueroa. I actually had Brandon Figueroa to win on my points bet earlier. But I'm happy for Stephen Fulton, mate. And I don't think it was boring. I think that was a masterclass of boxing. I enjoyed it.
I'm surprised at the greatest there because he's pretty hardcore. So
he's very hardcore, mate. He's very hardcore. Believe me, I have to block most of his comments because he's so hardcore. You know what I mean?
I get it, right? Because I get it because when two boxers are not going to knock each other out, it takes away that uncertainty. When it's certain these two guys are going to go the distance. So, yeah. So I guess it why some people say it was boring, but.
Yeah, I get it. Well, that's it then for us from Boxing Media Hub for this one. But we are going to be back in just a moment for El Monstro, David Benavidez versus David Morrell Jr. You do not want to miss that. So jump on the next link, subscribe to Boxing Media Hub, turn on the notifications, and me and Mr. Neutral are going to guide you through that one. And remember, guys, it's going to be 4:15 in the morning by the time this starts. We do this for you. God bless. See you soon.